So here's the house. So that satellite on the far right front tip is the Starlink internet, which, if anybody's been wondering about it, it's awesome. No problems with it whatsoever. And as you can see, sorry, I'm trying to watch my step because I'm out on the rock back here behind the house. So you can see our chimney right over here, right up in the tip. So as you can see, it's not very tall outside. So what that's doing is causing us a problem when we're lighting our fire. And we actually woke up the other morning to all kinds of crap coming out of our fireplace, our stove. So it was like kerosene everywhere. So it was a mess and we need to fix it before we're in the dead of winter. So for now, we've got the propane furnace just on lightly to take the chill out of the house. And then what we're going to do is, Dad P tried to go up here when we were changing the stove, but he couldn't get the cap off. So what it looks like we're going to have to do is cut that piece of chimney out and put a new piece of chimney in and a new cap in. Then at least we can go up there to clean it, because we had to put two 90s inside, as our hardware stores don't sell any 45s, and it has to be set up the way that it is in order to be wet certified for insurance. So cleaning it from up top is going to be a lot easier. So that's where that's at, and it's such an airtight stove that, like, you even close the door and the fire goes out. And then to start a fire, I literally sat for 45 minutes the other day trying to light it, and it wouldn't go. I opened the window in the house, and 2 minutes the fire was going. So there is a huge draft problem. So we're gonna get that taken care of, and then hopefully we'll be all good for winter. So I did promise I would, I would show you the septic. So here is our septic. Trying not to fall on the rock. And it is super cold out here, so if my nose is drippy, sorry. So there's our septic. It's awesome, right? You may not be able to tell, but it looks just like an oil tank in the ground. So we are going to have to figure something out for next year. See what kind of rules we have to follow and go about that and get that taken care of, because this was a hunt camp, and obviously we're turning it into our home. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to be taken care of and needs to be updated. This being one of them. So yeah. And there's just literally, for the gray water, there's pipes that just run down here to these trees. Oops, sorry. So you can see the white pipe there. Oh gosh. There's the white pipe. And it just runs out to the trees, and that's our gray water. So we need to fix that. We need to fix all of it. So that's on the list of things to do. The ever-growing list. Dad P said to somebody the other day, they're like, oh, you've been doing lots of projects, you got to be coming close to the end. And he's like, yeah, but every time I finish one, there's two more. So it's a process, you know. Every time you move into a new house, it's a process. And like I said, we're converting this from a hunt camp to a house. So there's a lot of things that had to be done. So that's that. All right. So This funky looking thing is our wind turbine. We were going to try and get it put up today, but it started raining and everybody's kind of just trying to hunker in and do stuff inside. So Dad P's working on his cabin and Bill's still not feeling well, so he's hunked up inside with the dogs and I was at work. So it's here. First chance we get when it's not raining, it's going up. We're excited. That'll be a great addition to solar because on a day like today, I don't know if you can see, but there's not a lot of sun going on, but there's quite a bit of breeze. So it'll be nice to have that as a backup. Because honestly, the last 3 days, it probably could have given us enough power to do what we need to do. So, and this is also our garage that we're in. You can see there's lots of supplies and everything's kind of a mess right now. Dad P did build this big bench. I think I've shown to you guys before. But there's a big mess in here and it is Bill's project for when he's feeling better. He's going to come in here and organize it. It's a double car, like a double door garage, and it goes back pretty far. So that's another big project on the list of things to do. The ever-growing list. So I just wanted to show you this here. So we've had a problem. Everybody in the area has wells that are not necessarily the best, and everybody worries about them going dry. So what we've done, because ours actually did run dry the weirdest time of all, Thanksgiving weekend, it had been pouring rain for like 2 days straight. Bill was in the shower one night and he yells out, "I got no water!" And he's covered head to toe in soap suds. So we ran out of water on Thanksgiving weekend. And like I said, it had been pouring rain for a couple of days. You know, we had the hottest spots where it was 30+ degrees and we didn't run out. So it was very strange. And it's something we need to address because we can't be running out. We do have a dug well. It is about 30 feet down. But everybody in this area has the same issues with their wells. So what we've done is we have brought our east troughs together, as you can see across the back of the house here, both sides. And we're going to get some black O tube and we're going to run it down to the well so that there's more water concentrating down by the well. And hopefully that helps us in the long run. But that's our game plan for now. We are also looking into getting a big like water storage of some type, a container, and either burying it or building a watershed for it to put it in. So that's where we're at for water. We've had the water tested and it's perfectly fine. So we want to use it and we just got to be cautious that we don't run out. So we're going to run it right off this east trough here on the corner of the house. And then we're just going to run it right down on top of the water line, basically all the way down to the well down there. So that's what we're dealing with. So the well's way down over here. So that's where we're at. That's our water situation. So hopefully we can get all these issues resolved sooner than later. And that's that.